Hey, welcome to the what?
But look,
Really?
guess who got signed?
Who got signed? Man, dude. That's a
Hey,
big signing for
look,
BKFC, man.
hey,
That's big. That's
I
big.
need I need to shout out Conor McGregor right now. Cause how much has Conor McGregor said over the years that really stuck in everyone's head? Like I can't get it. Like it's Chad Money Mendes. That's his
Money.
name. But
Yup.
in my head, I keep hearing Conor saying Chad Mini Mendes. Like that's so disrespectful that it stick with
That
people
is
forever.
that is disrespectful right now.
Disrespectful. Chad Money Mendes is signed, and I don't know if he's actually out of his contract. I think they just was like, "Go ahead, you could do it."
Yeah, no. That's exactly what I've heard. I heard that the UFC gave him the
The
gave him
okay,
their yeah, to gave him the okay to fight in BKFC.
but he's still
Seriously.
under contract with the UFC, right?
I think so. I think he's still under contract with UFC, but I feel like they gave him the okey doke. Be like, hey man, okey doke, you can go over there and get not throw them fisticuffs with no gloves on. That's what you can do. You can go ahead and do that.
Now, the question then becomes this: how does he do
It's
in
it's dude, it's a change, man. It's different. I feel
so
like if anybody comes to BKFC, they need two fights because that first fight is one of those fill out processes, and if you ain't lucky, you're gonna get knocked out. And that second fight, you know what to do and you know how to handle the situation. But with BKFC coming up and being in the limelight a little bit more, I feel like there's some people out there that can actually show him the ways, and I feel like he performs in a way where it's unexpected.
so
Uh,
So you got a comment here which was gonna lead into something that I was gonna say next, which is Eric from Chicago. I don't think he's actually from Chicago, but it sounds good. He whipped up on Connor until he got tired. Was it like 11 to 14 days notice? It was short notice for the title, and he did whoop up on him a little bit. But here's the thing: the thing that we're just talking about Chad Mendes, BKFC at this point. The thing we talk about with Chad Mendes, same thing when he whipped up on Conor McGregor, is what? Hey, you let Chad Mendes get a hold of you, it's gonna be a long night. Here's the thing:
can't
Chad
get a hold
Mendes
of him.
can't get a hold of him. So are we about to walk into another? Um,
Paige Vincent.
no. What's his name? We hyped it up, boy. We thought he was gonna be the savior for MMA. Ben Askren.
Oh,
Ben Askren get a hold of you, it's a wrap. But when it comes to striking, it wasn't. Now, I'm not saying Chad Mendes striking isn't is his striking is a little bit above Ben Askren, to say the least. But the thing is, how do we think Chad Mendes is going to do?
I saw some training video on Chad Mendes, and I believe that what you say is true. If you're hitting pads, everybody look good, especially if you're a trained fighter. Everybody look good when you're hitting pads. When I saw him hitting pads, he looked fast. He looked fast. He looked quick, and he looked like he knew what he was doing. So I don't really have a dog in this fight right here because I feel like he's gonna come in. He's gonna do very well. But who knows? Who knows? This is BKFC, man. Once them gloves come off, man, it's a different story when you get in that ring. So I
Man,
don't know. I don't know.
man. I they making moves. I
They
can
are.
commend them for that.
They are.
BKFC is making moves.
They're going to, I wouldn't say it's the bottom of the barrel, but they're going to some high profile names who will probably on the back end or who have had bad luck in the UFC or other sports,
The
and they're
Bellator model.
bringing they're bringing them to BKFC, and they're hyping them up, making them feel at home, giving them a lot of money so they can promote the sport itself. And Chad Mendes is a big name for BKFC, but it's a middle of the road name for the MMA UFC world. So I like what they're doing. But the thing is that the one thing about Paige Van Sant was she came in, she lost twice.
But okay, Paige Van
I
Zant.
understand
I
what
give
you're
you Paige Van
saying.
Zant. Paige Van Zant was different. So, but
Yeah.
my idea is that are they essentially? I mean, they're trying to find their little niche, right, in the
Hmm.
world. They're like, it'd be crazy to think like we're gonna overtake the UFC in 10 years. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
That ain't
But
gonna
they
happen.
just want to find a way where they can make decent to good money year after year and put on this stuff. you know, Bellator kind of style, you know, and
Yeah.
then they grow. So what they're doing is sort of the Bellator model where it's like, okay, so we got our fighters that we bring up, and then we bring in the like older, the something happened or injured, but now they're making a comeback. Any of that fighters, and we're gonna use those fighters as a name to bring over eyes. But I feel like the same way that like Bellator kind of sort of went is the way they're going to go too, where they're thinking we bring in Chad Mendes to put somebody else on. Like, how many people know the name Britton Hart that didn't know it before she
They
fought?
know it now though. They know it more now than what they
Didn't know
did in the past. Yeah.
didn't know it before she fought Paige Van Zandt. You know, they could have been like, we'll take. They want Paige Van Zandt on. I know she's a different one, but they could bring in these names to put their other boys on. Um,
True. But in order to get those fans who just see names and just watch it because of the names that are on the promotion, if you see a Paige Van Zandt, she's doing well in BKFC, you're gonna continue to have those fans watch. But I understand what you're saying is you get those who previously were not on now, and you get some fans for life. But when you bring over a Chad Mendes or a Paige Van Sant from a different promotion, you're looking for them to actually do, if not well, well, at least mediocre. So you just keep them up there so you can keep that name. So not
keep it
only you
going
can
before
keep,
we
yeah,
put somebody on.
exactly.
Cause I
So
always thought it was weird, like whenever somebody comes over to Bellator, and then they like what's it like Ben Henderson when he came over to Bellator, and he just immediately is winning.
yeah,
Okay, well that just discredits the whole roster. But Ben Henderson came over and he sort of struggled a little bit, and you're like, oh, okay, there's some good dudes in Bellator. I feel like that gives Bellator more legitimacy that a champion from 155 can come over and be like, man, okay, them boys can fight over here too. You know, that's the
but
same thing.
here's my thing though. For me, I know who Ben Henderson is. If Ben goes over to Bellator, dominates, right? Middle of the league or middle of the pack over in UFC, he goes to Bellator, dominates. I'm gonna watch Ben because I'm like, Ben, he was good before, caught bad luck in UFC. Now he's good again. But you know they got talent. Eventually they're gonna catch up with Ben and he's gonna catch some L's. But you can push me away from the UFC a little bit more by watching Ben if he's actually doing well over there in Bellator. If he's not doing well, I'm not watching him. I'm gonna be like he was trash over in UFC. Now he's trash over in Bellator.
I
You see what
don't
I'm
know.
saying?
I don't know. We
Now
didn't we
I'm
didn't
just
follow Mighty Mouse.
just just from a casual fan. We didn't like Mighty Mouse though.
Oh,
Here's
we
the thing.
liked Mighty Mouse. I don't know who
He,
didn't like Mighty Mouse.
the thing about Mighty Mouse was is that he didn't have competition, or we felt like he didn't have competition because he was winning all the time. And you love winners, but you love to see those who are on top fall and see if they can get back to the top. He failed
Also
and then he
true.
left. So he didn't get an opportunity to get back on top. You know what I'm saying?
All right. We got to
So
move on. We got to